Assalamualaikum. Hi everyone. I hope you are doing great. Okay, as promised, today I am going to teach you how to write the procedure according to its format in more detail. So we will first start with flowchart operating procedure format. Okay, so as you guys can see, this is the example of a flowchart operating procedure format for an SOP. Okay. Alright, so for flowchart, you guys need to use shapes, okay, in order for you to write the procedure. So if you look at here, we have, for example, here an oval, which will be for the terminator or the start and stop points. And then next, we have a rectangular here. This is for you to explain or describe on the action taken, or you can also think of it for process. And then we also have a diamond here, in which this one you will need to use to show your decision or your decision making. Okay, so basically you just need to use these three shapes here, but of course there are many other shapes out there. If you look at here, okay, these are all the shapes that you guys can use, okay, for flowchart. Okay, but for 2422, basically if you just use the three shapes, you guys can already have the flowchart. Okay, and yes, don't forget your arrows here. Okay, don't forget your arrows, and make sure you only use one-sided arrow. Okay, so you start with an oval, and then you use an arrow, and then you use a rectangular, and then you use another you use a rectangular for a process, okay, to start the process, and then you use another arrow, and then if there is a decision making that you have to make, then you use a diamond. So when you use a diamond, you will use it for, yes, decision making. Okay, so when you use a diamond, you would fill in the diamond with questions, or specifically yes or no question, because as you guys can see here, you would have the answers either yes or no. So let's say if the answer is yes, okay, so let's say for example this one, start, okay, and then hit the engine for 5 minutes, and then the question that you need to decide which one would be the answer, would be yes or no. Okay, for example, are there any problematic sounds? So if yes, the answer is yes, then you would need to do the next process, which is fill in the report form and explain the problem. And then next, you would need to send the car to workshop A. And then next, you need to drive the car at 80 km per hour at a distance of 1 kilometer. But let's say the answer to the question just now is no. So you would directly need to drive the car at 80 km per hour at a distance of 1 kilometer. Okay, understand? So you are going to do this until you reach the end. And then you guys can see that your procedure is complete. Okay, I hope you understand for flowchart. In our next meeting, inshallah, we will try to learn more on flowchart operating procedure format in terms of how you guys can write the process as well as construct a yes or no question. Okay, so that's it for flowchart for today.